What is going on, guys? Happy Thursday. That's weird. And good morning. That's also very weird for me. How's everybody doing? Hi, Mare. Hi, Faye. Seeing some faces I don't normally get to see. Proteus, hello. Cassie, hello. Mare coming in, snagging the redeem that is supposed to just say first, but since, stream crashed last night, it didn't automatically reset. Miss Grizz! Another Applebee's. Yeah, so yeah, in case y'all are curious, last night, my ISP had a company-wide outage. It was not just me, it was not just my town. It affected the entire region. I think that was a little before 7 o'clock last night. And I think they got it, credit to them, they got it back up fairly quickly. But I think it was around 8 last night when it came back up, and it was too late to restart stream. For lack of a better way to put it, I had kind of missed my shot. You woke up and chose violence, as you do. But yeah, we're gonna pick up right where we left off last night. Still working on the Mega Factory. And Melodon, hello, welcome in, good morning. Faye, Bren atomizes an Applebee's every time she joins chat, so I'm not sure at this point how many are left. I can't imagine it's many. Zach, hello, welcome in. I'm gonna change this audio setting real quick. That way I don't have to. Well, Ooh, please do, Arthur. Please do. I still need to finish mine. Thankfully, I've got time. Yeah, Proteus Bren said she's going to continue to atomize these Applebee's until they start serving apples or bees. So, yeah. Guys, just so you are aware, I am multi-streaming. I'm on Twitch as well as the Red app. If you're not following everywhere, there's my link tree. It gives links to all my socials. But I'm trying to hit the first level of affiliate on the Red app, which takes 500 subs. I'm currently at 151. So, any subs are appreciated over there. They're free. They don't cost anything. So, fair, Proteus. Fair. Bren, you might want to look into that. Alright, let me go to my small box. 152. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Let me go to my small box. We'll pick back up where we were. Okay. So, this is our factory so far. This is my main bus line. And it starts all the way down there. It's just not rendering in. So yeah. What I was starting to do last night before my ISP said no was put together a spreadsheet of starting with pole 1, which is this one because from the origin, left to right. Pole 1, designating what is on each rail. Otherwise, I am going to lose track very quickly. Nope, not the grenade. It's too early for grenades. So, Proteus, basically the premise of this... let me just set up kind of a mock... So, I've got these rails here. And let's say I wanted something off of the middle rail. Bring in a rail connector here. Delete whatever tile I need to. Rail connector. Drop it down 2. Grab that middle rail, pull it to there, bring this one, bring it back up, and then I can bring it out like that. Welcome in, Raiders! Nagarath, I think? Welcome in! For those of you who don't know me, my name is RoadsideDown, Roadside, Roadie, Road, any of those. Been playing a lot of StarRupture lately. I am absolutely obsessed with this game. Huge fan of Satisfactory. Nagarath, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. We are currently working on building a mega factory to produce electromagnets. I've got the StarRupture calculator on one screen and game on the other. And we are slowly but surely getting there. So this is level 0, which is just the smelting, and then level 1, which is just the basic items. I'm building my bus at the moment so we can start filling out the other lines, which is going to be interesting, to say the least. 10,000 plus hours in Satisfactory, now searching StarRupture a bit. I will be the first to admit, there's definitely some optimization that needs to happen, but overall, I am loving it. I can't wait to see what the devs put out as far as updates for this game. I think it's going to be phenomenal. But thank you so much for bringing your community over. I really do appreciate it. If you need to, need to do any post-stream care, get a bite to eat, stretch your legs, get some sleep. I'm not sure where you're from. Feel free to do so. Post-stream care is very important. course, but it's still a nice game. Got up to level 7 and all. Nice. I am level 10 on 3, level 9 on 1, level 8 on another. North of Germany. Very nice. Well, thank you for bringing your community over here. I really, truly appreciate it. So yeah, was just explaining how got one interruption by ISP 10 minutes ago. That was me last night. My ISP, entire ISP, like region-wide, gave up the ghost and died. So, hence the bonus stream today. And ironically enough, the title of my stream last night was, "We Are Unstoppable." And my ISP was like, no, no, no. You are very much stoppable. So, we're trying it again. Yeah, something. Yeah. So yeah, this is how this bus is going to work. I'm trying to give as much space, like stretch these rails as far as they will go. That way, when I need to... No, Romeo, it is not. And hello, Romeo. And Kix, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. That way, when I need to throw a rail connector in here, I have as much space as possible to do so. Because there are some items that are going to take... I mean, further down the line, we'll have, you know, 4 item recipes, I think. Interesting. Yeah, no, mine's not white sky. But it's interesting that multiple ISPs died last night. As an IT person, that is usually not a good sign. That usually indicates... Absolutely. Thank you again for the raid. Thank you. That usually indicates some kind of cyber attack. So, if I bring the bus forward to here... That's not what I wanted. That's where I want it to go to, but I need to bring it forward. I think... Ah, gotcha. Yeah, mine was literally the entire provider. I appreciate it, Romeo. Don't have too much fun. Okay, so you see how that swings out? I don't want that. I want it to be a smooth curve. So we are going to bump this forward one more. Which is going to be interesting for that one. I don't know if this is the best way to do this then. What if instead we stay on this line? Undertaker, hello. Thank you. I appreciate you. I need to sever a section of this, otherwise it's going to continue to lag like crazy. So, bear with me. In case you guys were not aware, if you have a large platform like this, you don't see the lag when you're initially building it. But as soon as you start trying to delete or place things, it gets very laggy very quickly. So by simply cutting it in half, cutting out an entire row of connected platforms, we can solve that issue. Realistically, yeah, because I essentially had to reconnect all of those with this bus last night, which I was not happy about, but it is what it is. You'll notice even the deleting is getting faster. And as soon as I get this actually cut off from the rest of it, the lag on, it'll be that side for you guys, will be virtually gone. Should be virtually gone. So it's still a very large platform, so okay, so it's gonna exist some. Wonder. That's not one I wanted to delete, but okay, that's fine. We'll fix it. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was. Alright, let's see if we can get this bus carried over. See, I don't like how sharp that's coming over either. So we may have to do kind of a multi-step thing here. Yeah, what if we did something like this, where we just bring it forward by one every time, and it's kind of like a waterfall. I hate how they squeeze down so much. Like, that to me doesn't... Why would it not maintain the same... Sparrow, thank you for the nighttime, daytime. Yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, I'm not crazy about how this is looking either. But I think if we kept them all even, I think it would... they would, like, swing out into each other. Just to check that theory, I'm pretty sure I'm... Thank you, Dova. Yeah, maybe it wouldn't. That's what a lot of this is going to be, I'm afraid. There's a lot of, like, trial and error. And I'm curious about this since now we're literally on the same autosave. I mean, it's technically working. Kind of interesting how it's working, but it is technically working. See, now the one we're pulling from is the next rail up. So, will this one still? It will. Okay. Well. But I feel like at some point we're going to get to the point... Nightly! Nightly, thank you so much for the 3 heckin' years. Thank you, thank you. Yep. So, starting with this one... kind of saw it coming. We're gonna have to bump it forward 1. Need to stop moving my mouse when I'm placing things. And I'm going to assume that trend is going to follow for each of these. So that's what it will look like. Since we're getting so close to, like, the origin of these.
Rupture activity detected. I recommend finding a safe place.
I've got time. Let me finish what I'm doing. There we go. Let's... curves are a little tricky. I'm open to suggestions. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair, Proteus. Yeah, no, yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, no, and welcome in. I'm not really pleased with how they look. I'm just unaware of a better way to do it. I think the only other way I could do it would be to stretch it out further. That way it's not getting as close. Because then I could basically bring them back. Like, stretch the start back over here. And then I could have them all in a line because I wouldn't be getting so close to where they're originating. Thank you for the follow. Can you switch between building modes, like in Satisfactory? No. No. Because in Satisfactory, you've got, like, the different... You've got, like, the right angle, you've got, like, for the pipes, you've got the noodle, etc. StarRupture does not have that yet. They might in the future. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm hopeful that they'll add something like that in the future. Yeah. But currently, no. Absolutely. And welcome in, by the way. Yeah. Please, if anybody has also played this, has a suggestion for a better way to do something, I'm always open to hearing your suggestions. I've played, I think, in this save in particular, yeah, I'm just over 55 hours into this save. But 55 hours does not make anybody
within acceptable parameters.
An expert by any means. Okay, so I think what I want to do, just to kind of put all of these on a level playing field, is to set this up like this, which that's going to be like comically short. Do something like that, and then we can just bring these forward. And now, oh, hi, Rab. Good night, that's loud. Okay, now all of these are on the same, like, starting place. They'll be able to go the same distance. And I will be able to basically build my level 2 productions here and break out off of this. So if I stretch this out, how far can I go with this? So right there, which is going to be way further than I need, but for perfect chaos, oh, pins. Yep, don't really care about the pins. There we go. So yeah. I'll continue all of these forward. I need to get that spreadsheet done so I know what's on each of these lines. Otherwise, this is going to be very chaotic very quickly. This bus is also substantially larger than I really want it to be. But the good thing is, for a lot of these production lines, well, way to go. For a lot of these production lines, I'm gonna need like 1 or 2 entire lines of resources. So I won't even have to like branch out per se. I'll just be able to take that line. And so that will help thin out a lot of this. He just gets so excited about Pokemon. Rab, don't make me tell your wife. Or, alternatively, I could tell your mother. Okay. There's our 35 line bus. That is insane. Alright. Time for spreadsheet. So, in case y'all missed it last night, which I think everybody did because that's right when the ISP, quit. So this is how I've got it. So I've got pole 1 through pole 7. And then rail 1 through rail 5 for each. And so I will be filling that out as we go. so we can actually, you know, remember what's on each line. So we can actually, you know, use this. Yeah, yeah. Wow. That really mixed things up. Wonderful. Love that. Okay, so I guess we'll start with pole 1, which will be this one. Pole 2. Pole 2, rail 5 is pressurized helium. All 5 of those coming from over here, which is titanium sheets. So pole 1 is all titanium sheets. All right. And pole 2, that one is pressurized helium. And then all 4 of those lines are coming off this, which is calcium powder. All right. And then pole 3. One through 4. It's calcite sheets. And then rail 5 is empty. But for some reason I brought a line forward for it, which is just going to confuse me. Right? Yeah. I don't need that. Alright, pole 4. First 2 lines are these machines. So I've got titanium beams.
The Raptura is in its stable stage.
Oh,
the climate
good.
of Arcadia is returning to normal.
And then 3 and 4 are titanium rods. And then 5 is empty. Come on. Alright, pole 5. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Let's see, pole 3. I don't need this rail. So pole 5. Oh, there you go, Miss Chris. No worries at all. Please lurk away. Okay, so 1 through 4. It's this. Which I haven't even set. I think it's supposed to be wolfram powder.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
Awaiting items. Hold on. Hold on. You shouldn't be bringing things in yet. Why did that sound like it was going to start bringing things in? Because that means they're available. Well. Oh, that's wolfram. Oh, these are fabricators. Oh, these. See, I'm just getting turned around. I really hope it's not bringing wolfram over. I mean, it's got a long way to go, so... But, like, those have been set. Well, most of them. Oh, I'm dumb. I haven't connected the smelters up, so they're not getting the wolfram ore. Okay. We're good. I'm just... a little confused at times, which is fine. So yeah. These say unavailable, but it's fine that these say available or awaiting. Because that means everything's properly connected and it will be able to get those. Okay, so wolfram powder was the first 4 lines. Nope. 4 and 5 is all wolfram powder. 5 and 6. 5 and 6. And then I've got 3 lines. 4 lines. Oh, nope. The last one on pole 6 is different. Yeah. So that was Wolfram wire. Okay. Okay. So we know what's on our bus now. So if I look at our crafting calculator, which is this is what we already have, all of this. Now we need to start working on ceramics, glass, titanium housings, and tubes. So glass, I don't need a ton of. I only need 4 furnaces for that. So that will be pretty simple. Ceramics is gonna kind of suck. And titanium housings. So no, I get it. I appreciate the lurk. Okay. So for glass, I need the calcium powder and helium-3. Ezra, hello! And I don't have a line with just straight helium-3. Good morning, Azrai. I hope you're doing well. I know the helium-3 I have coming in through cargo receivers. I don't even remember what those are. Oh, more titanium bars. Okay. So all of that is helium. So literally all of this is helium. Let's pull off of that one. That way I might potentially be able to sneak something through. Over here? Nope. Having a great morning so far. Glad to hear it. Let's do this correctly. Yeah, that tracks. Never mind. Just bless it. Of course you're dehydrated. Why wouldn't you be? Yeah, that'll work. And then I can bump one out here. These rails are gonna be the death of me. Okay. So there's helium coming around. Autosave. Good morning, Azrai, over on the Red app. Guys, I am multi-streaming. If you guys want to... Oh, cool. I have 4 open lines. If you guys wouldn't mind following, if you haven't followed on all the platforms, I would greatly appreciate it. Building not stable. What if I do this? That's dumb. I don't want to have to bump it up one. But I'm gonna have to. So now, when I bring this over here, sink that down, but raise that up. so this will get a little messy, but I think I'm okay with it. I've got one free line there, which that's not going to work. Yeah, none of these are gonna work. So I've got. So instead of doing a tall, that's what I need to do. Do one of these numbers. Bring it in lower. Nope, that's still not gonna work. I hate it here.
Dehydrated.
So I don't think I have a good way to just feed in a new like supply into those. So I'm just gonna add another pole. I need to make sure this can. And I can't. Son of a gun. First and foremost, let's make sure. Mm-hmm. I do it there. Okay, so that one's just going to be one step forward. Which is not a huge deal. It's just more annoying than anything. There we go. So that's pole 8. And this is going to be helium 3. Okay. Real quick, let me pull this one across. So we're nice and uniform. Okay. So now we can actually start building. I need 2 items. So I can do Chokti, hello, hello. Maybe something like that. And I think since for glass I only need this has been a pain in the butt. But we're finally getting there, kind of slowly but surely. Okay. Set this to glass. That's one word for it. There's a lot going on. Okay, so this is all helium 3. And I need 1 helium 3 every 3 seconds, and I need 2 calcium powder every 3 seconds. So that's literally 1 line of each. So calcium powder is pole 2, rail 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I will just get rid of this one. Bring that down. For the sake of ease, we will grab rail 1. We will bring it down. We'll get it plugged back in. We will do same thing here, but we will do rail 4. Skyra! Okay, that will work. Skyra, thank you so much for the 30 months. Holy cow. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well. I should be able to combine these. pretty easily, I think. So I just grab a rail support, put it there, pull. And then I can just do this. And I believe the helium is going to immediately start flowing through, which is fine. Except I haven't connected it. Which, actually, that's okay. That way I don't have to worry about it flowing through quite yet. And I think this is where I'm going to have to introduce another line. Or like another pole on the bus for the output of this. Flow all of this out and to the left. Make sure I'm only producing 1 glass every 3 seconds, so I'm producing 4 glass every 3 seconds, and the level 2 rail will more than handle that. So we're good. So I'm gonna connect that there. Okay, so that's glass done. The rest of these are gonna be a little rough. Let's do tubes next. Got to figure out how I'm... because I need, like, whole lines for those. What if... I don't think it's gonna work. Well, somehow that works. It's not real pretty. But that allows me to do that. Let me see something real quick, because we need fabricators. And I'd want to start like 3 over. I need to see how much space I actually have. So, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Naturally, I have exactly enough space to do it. It's almost like I planned this or something. Because I need 14 fabricators for tubes. So if I put 7 down here, and then double stack, do 7 up top, there's my 14. I need 2 lines of each input. So that makes that nice and easy. Literally just split it. There we go. There we go. And now I can grab more fabricators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. So these are going to be tubes. ahead and the ladder, throw that there so I can get up here. I think with this game, just like Satisfactory, you can make it as simple or as complicated as you want. I just like over-engineering everything, because realistically, I could have a ton of small factories making the parts that I need for all of this. But where's the fun in that? Okay, so I need, for tubes, it was titanium rods. And titanium sheets. So pull 4. So these 2 lines, I need both of those. And from the looks of it, that is literally the only thing I need titanium rods for. Yeah, like I said, I like to over-engineer everything. Sometimes that is to my detriment. So, nope. So for this, since I literally need entire lines, I'm just gonna hook up one of these multi-rails. Man, it helps if I connect things in the right place. Because then I need any of the lines off of pole 1. So I will just take the first 2. And I can sneak these out here. In theory. Yeah, and like I said, you can make it as simple or as complex as you want. It's it doesn't have to be this hard. I think I'm gonna do something like this, where I stagger inputs, because the rate at which I'm not gonna have enough throughput on a single line.
I'm detecting increased Ruptura activity. Prepare for a wave.
But I don't want to. So I can do something like this. Because I'll be able to take that one and that one. And then except I'm gonna need that there. Alright. Well, let's get inside before the wave happens. And I'm going to take this moment to take a quick bio break. Feel free to do the same. Get up, stretch your legs, grab a snack. Wave won't take long. But yeah, I will be back in just a second.
Rupture's eruption has started. Prepare for impact.
Alright. Well, sound exploded. Still doing good on building materials, surprisingly.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Let's get rid of that gap. Alright. Let's see, we need to build a couple platforms off of that. We need to go back. Autosave. Great time for it. I need to get rid of my ladder. I'm gonna have to bump this back one. Otherwise it will never reach the top level. Actually, don't think I need to do that. There we go. That's all we needed. I'll put this level out first. Then I need to delete the platforms. That way I can actually sink the next ones down. I think this is going to work pretty well. At least I hope so. So there's a little bit of clipping that happens there, but there's not much we can do about that. It was bound to happen. I was moving too quickly. Actually, I think there is something we can do about that. We just dropped that down to 1. Nope, it has to be 2. Okay, so yeah, there's not a darn thing we can do about it. And it looks a little kinked because that one is technically closer. Would the clipping be better if I did back it up one? Nope, that is actually worse, in my opinion. I hate that. Nope, we're sticking with the original design. Little bit of clipping, better than a lot of clipping. Yeah, technically. It takes, using the support pillars. You gotta get a little creative. Fabricators is relatively easy. Furnaces, you gotta get a little bit more creative. Like, I had to drop a supported platform down first and then put a pillar, to get the height that I needed. But yeah, it helps save on space a little bit. And that's how the large majority of this factory is made, is double stacked like that. Makes your rails a little screwy, but worth it. Yeah, technically, there is a way to go 3 high, but it is difficult to say the least. Like, you have to have a very specific, like, land area that you're building on. You have basically no tolerance for elevation change. Come on. That's not ideal.
Ruptura status stable. Arcadia status stable.
Last time this happened, I almost lost control of the base.
Warning. Monolith activity detected.
Man, I need the tier 3 rails. And I really need these trees to be gone.
Of nearby monolith.
This gonna be further over, maybe? I know. Come closer. Take a look. There you are. Found you.
Reloading.
They got closer that time. I'm not thrilled about that. Any day now. Please. Come on. Oh, there it is.
Warning. Monolith activity detected.
That seems like a slightly larger wave. Oh, those are flingers. That's not good.
Changing mag. Reloading. Changing mags.
That is from a monolith. So when you upgrade your base core, every so often your base will come under attack. And the closest monolith will spawn 3 waves of enemies. That you have to fight off and protect your base core. So my base core is level 2, I think. Level 3. It's level 3. Yeah. And so it gets pretty intense pretty quickly. Yeah. And autosave. There we go. Okay, where was I? Connecting rails. Okay. How much... How many are you spitting out? So I'm gonna have 2 rails of output from this. Which means I can do 1 top line. Trying to... Yeah, that's smart. However, unless you have... do it better than I did. If you're manufacturing ammunition elsewhere, put storage bins in front of every... Nope, that's not where I wanted that. In front of every turret, so you have a buffer. Because the level 2 rails are not even remotely close to keeping up with the demand. Okay. So we'll put a 3-line multi-rail there. Bring that down like that. Bring that up. Just feed it in to the bus. Like that. Nate, hello, welcome in. There we go. So that is glass and tubes taken care of. Trying to keep my spreadsheet up to date. There we go. So yeah, this is pole 9 now. And next, we will have So that's the only fabricator in this level. The rest are furnaces. And I think it would be wise for me to just go ahead and put the next one out here. I have experienced it. However, once I got the level 2 rails, I haven't had that issue as much. It was primarily when I was trying to use level 1 rails with like the 3-line, 3-rail multi-connector. Basically, the issue Nate is talking about over on YouTube is items would jump, and it would act like a merger rather than just a multi-rail connector. And so all items would try to go like to the middle rail. I have experienced it. I haven't dealt with it as much as of late. So I'm hoping the issue doesn't rear its ugly head again, because it is kind of a nasty problem to deal with. But okay, so I do it there because I'm gonna need 5 lines coming in. Let's build one and see. Yeah. Which, on a project of this scale, I'm kind of counting on a lot of accurate throughput. So if I start having that issue, we're going to have major problems. Okay, so this is going to be titanium housing. So I can do 8 machines. I appreciate that. There's a reason I have not flipped the switch and turned this on yet. 8 machines per line of titanium sheets. So I'm going to need 3 lines of sheets, 2 lines of beams. Woof. Alright. So, 2, 3. Four. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Yeah, thereabouts. And it's because all of this is still connected. Like, I don't want it to be, but it is. This ninth pole is going to screw things up, I do believe.
Dehydrated.
Oh, for crying out loud. Get yourself a camelback or something. Dude is always thirsty. Okay. So the easiest way I've found to do furnaces, put that supported platform there, and then 2 full-length support pillars. Go 1 down with that, and then boom. Boom. And that should be tall enough to do that. I agree, Nate, that it is mildly infuriating. I know there's a capsule that you can make that will basically do away with any hydration or food needs for, I think, 30 minutes. And I'm seriously considering, like, researching that one. Because it is that annoying. What are you doing over there? No. No, no. You get over here, you play ball over here. Alright. Oh, is it 60 minutes? Oh, heck. Even better. It's worth every bit of toxicity you get from it, then. Guys, just a heads up, I do have ads getting ready to run over on Twitch. But since I'm multi-streaming, I'm not going to be pausing. You want to make sure you don't miss anything? The red app will help with that. No ads over there. All right. Also, guys, if you have not followed me over on YouTube, I would greatly appreciate it. I am working my way towards the first level of affiliate on there, and that takes 500 subscribers. true. That's not a bad idea. That's one area of this game I have not explored a ton. Is the like food crafting. Like I've got the energy boost capsules because when you're out exploring, those are a freaking godsend. And like for my LEMs, I've got increased max stamina by 80, increased stamina regen by 35%, and increased stamina regen during slide by 70%. So it comes in very handy a lot, but yeah, I think this 9th pole is going to royally screw me over trying to get lines up there. Yeah, there you go. The most effective thing against Goliath that I've seen, shotgun, circle it, shoot it in the butt. Layering the poles? Explain. What do you mean? So this was titanium housing. One set of 5 on top, another set of 5. Are you talking like for the bus specifically? Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. And I've seen a design for that already, and that would thin this out quite a bit. So basically it would be just I think I'd just do a regular supported platform there with a pillar on top. I think that would give me the height that I need. And then I could run yeah, because then that would reduce it to 5 wide. Do 2 layers, and then it will be half for the most part. Yeah, that's true. Echo, hello. It's alright, Proteus. As you're discovering, this game is all about rebuilding. I still think it's funny that it allows that with all that clipping. Not crazy about it, but this version uses 5 tracks, which will cause problems. Explain. How will it cause problems? So for the titanium sheets and titanium beams, I need 3 for the sheets, 2 for the beams. Bring my spreadsheet back up. So pull 4, rail 1 and 2. Proteus or somebody in chat, can you just ask them to explain how it will cause issues in chat, please? Okay, so pull 4. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so literally these 2 lines are my beams. Thank you, Nagrath. Actually, I think right here I can just do this. Or, alternatively, can't sense what goods need to be... I mean, I can, though. I've got a spreadsheet telling me exactly what is on each rail. And... come on. And I know the counts of what is on each rail as well. I get what I understand though, like what he's saying. Mm-hmm. I need to take this from the middle. So there's my beams. Here's where it's going to get tricky. Nope. Yeah. Okay, so I need all 3 lines. But halfway through, I'm going to have to feed in the 3rd line. I'm going to have to split it and feed it in top and bottom. And that's where it's going to get tricky. And I need to make this taller so it will get over the beams going in. We'll get there. It's a slow process, but we will get there. So there's that. So now I just need to go through and... Yes. Lag is very frustrating. Oh, don't give me that. One, two, three, 4, 5. So on this one is where I need to split. Yeah. But when you're building on this scale, it's going to happen. That spot's not going to work. taller. One, two, three, four, five. So on this one is where, let me connect these like I would. And then off. There we go. And then I will put a I feel like it's auto-saving more often as well. There we go. Alright, let's actually place the furnaces up here. Oh, look at that. I'm out of power. And out of building resources.
Huh. Nice.
Proteus, thank you for that. Yeah, they actually announced this morning in their Discord what the first update is going to contain. I can go over it if you guys are interested. Yeah. Honestly, in hindsight, I think I would have been better off building all of the second level platforms to the same height as the furnace ones. Would have made things slightly more consistent. But where does that curve? That was weird.
Rupture activity detected.
Really?
I recommend finding a safe place.
It's right in the middle of it. Okay, well, we're gonna wait for a rupture. Yeah. I've got a straight 3080, and I don't know why I put TI.
Raptura's
3080.
core is unstable.
And
Head
it's
to safety
starting to struggle. Mm-hmm. Sure is. Looks a little spicy. The game does kind of force you to take breaks, though, with the ruptures. So, you know, pros and cons. What do I need? How many pricklers do I have? Look at that. I have just enough.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Okay. Now, what do I need to make that? Five pricklers and oxalots. Alright. Well, we've at least got it, which will be nice. That was a bit of a waste. It is. Alright, let's finish these lines. I missed one. That one. Messed that one up. Alright, there's the lines, input lines run, and I'm making one of these every 2 seconds, which means I'm generating, so I've got 20 of these, I'm gonna need two lines. That sucks. Because the level 2 rails can only handle 8 items per second, which means 16 of these will fit on one line, but I have 20. if I do those 4 as the 4 exceptions. I don't think that will be able to connect. Maybe it will. Yeah, it will. Okay, so those 4 are separate. And those will go to there. And then all of these is not gonna work. I hate it here. There we go. Slicer, hello. Just one. Never tell Mayor. Slicer, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, my ISP decided to basically stop working for the entire region last night. And I had today off, so I was like, you know what? I'll just do a makeup stream. There we go. And then, heck, I could even do that. Nope, that's gonna bug me. There we go. Now we're doing things. No, work is closed today because it's Lincoln's birthday, I think. Alright. So rail 1. is glass. Meaning now, whole 9 elevated. We're gonna take those, bump them over, and rail 1 and 2 is titanium housing. All right. Cool. And then the last one. Wait. Wait. I hate it here. I hate it here so much.
The Raptura is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
So I got my lines mixed up. I need 20 for ceramics. I only need 12 for titanium housings. Amber, hello. Which means I don't need that. Or that. Or that. Amber, how are you doing? Bring that up like that. Which means this needs to step back.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
I get that. I need to spin that around. Man, that sucks. mess that up. I mean, I can, but... Yeah, basically, I've got my build sheet, and I was looking at number of machines for ceramics and not titanium housings. Which, blessing and a curse, because that means that's 1 every 2 seconds, meaning 8 machines. Hold on. So I can handle 4 per second, which means I can handle 8 machines of output on a single rail, which means I still need a little outcropping I had here. I need that to be shorter. Mama, hello. How are you? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We will get rid of that. You go there. And you go there. Okay, so not that big of a deal to fix, but do I have enough room to do ceramics here, though? I think my bigger issue will be pulling ceramics through here, which I don't think is going to happen. Let's go into 2 and 3. there. No. I am still normally Mondays and Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Central. My ISP decided to die last night, and so I had to switch things up a bit for today's stream, but let's see, 4 ceramics, I need 5 lines, and it's going to be calcite sheets and wolfram powder. It says 5 lines, but I can do 240. But if I want to keep them independent, I need 6 lines. But I could combine... Boy, that's going to get... complicated. Pole 3 is all calcite sheets. This is getting more complex than I really wanted it to. I have to go here. And that line is already causing problems. What if I just drop it down 1? That did the trick. Okay. Well, Amber, I did post a message in Discord. Thank you so much for the gifted subs and the bits, all of you. I really, really do appreciate it. Wolfram powder. Pull 5. Two. 4, 5. So this one. Yeah, I know. Okay, so if I pull that one, delete that. Okay, now the $1,000,000 question. Can I put this here, raised all the way up? Alright, there's one. Okay. We might be good. Okay, well, this is a little more convoluted than I had initially planned, but we're making it work. Alright. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And apparently I need another base core. Because why wouldn't I? Okay, so that's 5. And 6. 7. 8. 9 and 10. Okay. Let's fill those platforms back in. Holy smokes. This is a big build. Yeah, I get it. It's frustrating. I'm hoping to be able to clean it up some as soon as I kind of get this built, to add in more separation like this, so there is no lag. But we'll see. I'm also hoping that they push out an update that will help. All right. There's that. Stability and power. Okay, so there's all of that divvied up. That's going to be an issue. Well, maybe it won't. Because apparently it is fine with it flipping through literally everything. this right there. Put that there. I'll run the other one up. But this one is mixed resources. I introduce it at the halfway point, and then should be good after that. Nope. They used to do that, actually. Swirl? Yeah, back in the day, they used to have ads big, and then the streamers, like, the stream would, you wouldn't get sound from it, but you could still see it, above chat. Dova, I hope you are doing well. Thank you. It is very quickly getting more intense. I knew it would, but I don't think I had quite mentally prepared enough. Alright, let's get the furnaces in up here. Hey, Cam. Yeah, we're not gonna do that, just FYI. Hey, fair enough. You're good. You're good, Cam. Been good. ISP decided to, you know, just stop working last night, and so doing a makeup stream today. A bonus stream. I had the day off, so figured I would continue building this giant freaking factory. Oh, glad to hear it. What are you thinking of it so far? Okay, so this is not going to be titanium housing. This is going to be ceramics now. Which means every 4 machines is an entire line. Yep. Yeah, and keep looking. They are out there. Some of them are more difficult to find than others. Nope. Um... Probably gonna be ending fairly soon. Hungry. Not quite sure what I want though. So I've got 4 there. Four there, and then these. There's my 4 there. There's my 4 there. So, with that being said, let's put that there. Bring you out to there. Grab another one of these. Bring it up. Pull that rail forward. That goes to there. There. Bring forward the 3 rails we already have. Okay, so there's our 5 rails of ceramics. You best believe I am saving. Can these... They can. There we go. Now we have pole 10. With ceramics on all 5 lines. Well, I definitely think we have made some progress today. Let's get a slightly cleaner look at it. Get rid of the HUD. There's no great way from where I'm currently standing really see all of it. Regardless, though, not too shabby. We've got all of level 2 created now, so this is all level 2. So we'll be able to start level 3 here pretty quickly. I think I'm gonna have to start moving to the left a bit. and I may have to reroute my Wolfram. Because we can't get into that because all of that is dangerous area. And so I can't build there. There are 12 levels to this build. Yeah. So let me... Just as a reminder, a little refresher, if you will. So level 0 was all the like basics. This was level 1. Oh, there's level 1, which was pretty extensive, lots of machines. Level 2, just 4 components. Level 3 is just 4 components, but we're getting into higher quantity recipes. Like I need 7 rails for synthetic silicon. Level 4 is just 2, level 5 is just 1, but the number of rails is not going down. It doesn't go down until really... Wait, there's only 8 levels. I swore there were 12. All right, I misspoke. There's 8 levels, so we're a quarter of the way there. So next time we're going to be working on applicators, inductors, stators, and synthetic silicon. All of it, minus the applicators, is going to be a pretty substantial build. I hate that they're odd numbers, but, you know, here we are. But yeah, we are slowly getting there. What song is that? No, can we? Sure. Guys, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Give me a second. Well, for everyone watching, I'm going to leave you with numbers 6, 24 through 26. May the Lord bless you and protect you. May the Lord smile on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord show you his favor and give you his peace. Nagreth, you as well. Thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it, and thank you for the follow. Yeah, let's see. YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I'll be live again on Monday. Some more StarRupture. Till then, I'll catch y'all later.